Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange, this is Stranger Palooza, and we're actually at the 2023 Overland East Expo in Arrington, Virginia, and we are here in the VanDoit booth, and we're with Haley of VanDoit.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. So something I think is really cool is, you know, Ford is, obviously I'm a fan of the Ford Transit, right? I have a Ford Transit all-wheel drive, but they decided to do the Trail, which is their own edition of like an off-road overlanding van that you could buy. I think they lift it, they put knobby tires on there, they changed the grille to this really cool grille. They'll give you a power pack, cut a hole in the roof. What am I missing out?
I think you got most of it.
Yeah, they do a lot of really cool stuff. And when they first announced it, VanDoit was like the first company to actually get their hands on one.
Indeed.
Exactly, and make it into what I guess we would call an RV, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
a home on wheels.
Yes, exactly. You guys did a really good job with that.
Thank
It was cool to see it. It was exciting. So what I want to do with you guys is show you. This is an empty one. Mm-hmm. Basically, just your. I guess we call it a shell.
Yeah.
You know.
This is the blank canvas.
Yeah, blank canvas of a transit trail. Looks like it's in avalanche gray.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go through this. Haley's going to show us around it, and then we're going to get a look at some different possibilities of what VanDoit could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know I didn't let you say anything yet.
That's
but
okay.
Yeah, that's what we're going to get into. Let's do it right now. Lola and I are now official brand ambassadors for Coachmen Class B. So I wanted to take a moment to tell you guys why we, as Vanasaurs, like it says on our t-shirt, are very excited about our partnership with Coachmen Class B.
First off, Coachmen RVs has been a leader to the great outdoors since 1964.
So next is the fact that Coachmen really cares about you as an owner, whether you bought new or used. After you buy your van, they really take care of you.
With Coachmen Class B, you have all the options. Coachmen builds on all three van platforms. On the Mercedes Sprinter, it's the Coachmen Galleria. The Ford Transit is the Coachmen Beyond. And Ram ProMaster is the Coachmen Nova.
Lastly, best value for money. We've had our van for 2 years, and Coachmen builds to the highest standards of quality and craftsmanship. You can't go wrong with a Coachmen Class B. So if you're interested, check out the link in our description and find the Coachmen van that's best for you. All right, so
You're
Haley,
natural.
take me on the tour.
Yeah, so we'll start with the exterior. Like you kind of said, there are a lot of new features, things on the outside that just make it really aggressive and perfect for overlanding. So, you know, the lift is included, the all-terrain tires are included. We have this, you know, rugged side step for getting in that goes all the way down the side. Really just adds to the look overall. And then the same thing with the grille. It has, you know, the fog lights, lots of, you know,
Yeah, this is really cool. I don't think you could get this on your own, otherwise I would. I think they specially make this thing right now.
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
So,
and we have a
it's really
few,
good
you know,
looking.
at VanDoit that are similar, but this is definitely, you know, the specific new rugged exterior that they built for the trail itself. Yeah.
And folks out there, are they able to order trails right now? I know you guys kind of got like a little bit ahead of the game when it came to that, but we can just go out there and order a trail ourselves if we wanted to, right?
Definitely. They're completely available on order as of right now. I'm not sure what the timeline is to receive one, but yes, you definitely can. And we will take, typically we are a one-stop shop. We get the, you know, fleet pricing, so it helps out the consumer when we do our builds. But if you have a trail on order right now, we will take that and upfit it for you.
Oh, you will?
Yes.
Now, how, like, I don't think trails are out there yet in the fleets, so it's still like whatever the trail pricing would be if you're getting into it. I think some of the, are you guys still using fleet vehicles, or are they brand new? That's what's coming in your building?
So they are brand new, but we get them at fleet pricing, so that's definitely an added benefit for sure.
Sweet, cool. So someone could order their trail right through you guys?
Yes.
And this looks like a 148, but not the extended. You can get the extended if you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can we go in, take a look inside?
Yeah, so...
I'm one of those few people that this is real exciting. Probably a lot of people are like, the heck
well,
is this?
yes, I think we've gotten some confused looks if
Yeah,
we're.
like, oh,
we're
really?
not
This
over
is what you're selling?
Yeah, not
Now
over here
what?
actively explaining. So you can see the inside, completely blank canvas. This
Looks
is,
great.
and this one doesn't even have the fan hole, so that is an added option. So
Okay, that's an option.
You can get the fan hole cut from the Ford factory,
Okay.
but it's not automatic.
Okay.
So
Let's
yeah,
go in.
this is essentially what you get.
So, I don't see the power pack either. That's another option, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is truly what you receive when
Okay.
you get it.
Yeah.
And so this is where we would like it when we take it.
Yeah.
And this is where we would add in all of our components, our insulation, power tower, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, what you see is what you get here.
To me, it looks great, but I'm a van guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, it looks good. So this, electronics-wise, is the same stuff you're getting with. I'm guessing this is 2023. So everything else that you would get, right? Let me see.
There is an upgraded navigation system that came with the Trail, but other than that, everything is pretty standard.
Oh, okay. So does it have upgraded navigation for some kind of off-road ability or something?
I think it's just the newest version of Ford Passenger.
Oh,
so
okay.
that kind of navigation system.
Cool. And one thing I see here that's different from a lot of the transit vans is this has the e-brake, it looks like, and not the actual hand brake.
The switch one instead of the hand brake.
And I think this is like single wheels in the back. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
so
these
they
have
do
single in the back.
Yeah, this is the regular length single wheel, and they do make it in the extended length dually. But yeah, this is the.
Oh, okay. So the extended length for the Trail. That's not dually though. That's still single wheels. I'm assuming. Okay, cool. So here we have like a blank canvas. What's the first thing that you guys do over there?
Well, typically we would run insulation.
Okay.
So depending on what kind of setup you're looking for, this is usually the bed area. But we have all this room to run and play with wires too. So. Depending on what kind of electronics you want, and placement of that. Really, everything is modular with our builds, even the very beginning of the actual structure. It's not just the drawers and the storage things and stuff like that that can be moved around.
Yeah.
So that's where we would go in first, is installing all of those things. So where we would go first with this is we would put some insulation in, and the insulation we use is what they would basically use in a spaceship. So it's like, moisture resistant. Then we would like run a bunch of wires through here, to do your whole power setup depending on where you need it and what kind of power system you're looking for, how much power you truly need. And then we would install the floor, and there's insulation in the floor as well, because this metal is not super cozy.
Right.
So we have like woven polyvinyl flooring that's marine grade as well, so resistant to all the ick of the adventures that you're going on,
moisture
and whatnot.
and all that. Yeah,
absolutely.
So I'm assuming every customer that's coming in obviously is looking for something a little bit different. And you guys want to, you kind of tailor that build to what they're going to do, right, to a certain extent?
Absolutely.
Now, is there certain things you don't put in? I always get those questions. I know. I think we can start with the actual bathroom. You guys are not putting in a black tank or anything like that, right?
So we do have not a black tank, but we do have gray water tank systems.
Okay.
So we currently came out with the first revision of our indoor shower. So we've had indoor shower options before, but it's gone through like EverShower. So the recyclable tank that will, filter the water through and kind of reuse what's already in there. Yeah, and so you can put that in the van, but now we have a full floor insert that is like a French drain.
Oh, nice.
So that goes to a gray water tank below the vehicle, and it'll drain similar to like an RV.
Okay.
Outside of that, we offer a shower stall that hooks to the back door, so you can be one with nature and shower out there, and then not worry about where the water's going, and that kind of thing. As far as toilets go, the rest of the bathroom, we offer a Laveo dry flush toilet, so that one is like a diaper genie, essentially.
Oh, okay.
And so it vacuum seals the waste in a Mylar bag. Yes, very satisfying to watch. Sucks it down, and you have about 15 flushes with that.
Right.
But yeah, those are the bathroom options.
Okay, and then you could probably go cassette style if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You can replace the toilet with any one that fits for you. The one that we have just happens to fit perfectly on our slide out drawer, so that's what we've been rolling with.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people go, like, maybe what they get comes with the cassette toilet, and then they go to the dry flush, like you're saying. So, and then if anyone really wants to know, I've been thinking about this, because people always say to me, hey, I need a black tank, which I understand. I think, the black tanks work well in certain parts of the country and then not so well in other places.
Yeah.
So Lola and I have been in California, for example, and you know, there's not a lot of places you could just go and dump that black tank. So in those circumstances, something else like cassette style or the dry flush becomes very, very useful.
Absolutely. And even if there's a place to dump it, cleaning it is usually a hassle because you have a lot of chemicals, you have to deal with all that. With the dry flush toilet, you don't. You can just do a general disinfectant. You know, you can bleach it a little heavier if you really want to for the cleanliness factor, but other than that, the bag just, you know, takes care of all of it, so you really don't have to worry about any of that.
Absolutely.
Waterless, odorless, smell-free, absolutely perfect. I mean, I've used it many times. I've used a couple others. I can't imagine using anything other than the dry flush.
I use a black tank, and I'm used to it, but I know I've run into places where you can't get it, so it's just one of those things. Like, if you're used to it, you know what to do, you know. But in this case, you don't have the black tank option, just so you guys know. All right, so, Shell, let's go look at some stuff and see what we can do.
Yeah.
All right, Haley, we're looking at this, I'm going to call it like stealth green van. You want to give us the rundown of it? This is going to show us what you could do with the Transit or any other van, right?
Yeah, so this is the Moov model. So if you saw the launch of the Transit Trail, you'll see the build out on the inside and the actual trail body is what inspired this package. So this is just a regular cargo, regular length cargo van, Transit. And we completely built out the inside to be very similar to what we did in the Transit Trail. So we try to, you know, do our own version of rugged, stealthy, you know, overlanding vehicle. And you can see we have like an aluminum side step. We have like the black Rhino Sequoia wheels, KO2 tires, tons of Baja lights up at the top and mounted on the hood,
on the outside here, on the bumper.
All around the sides as well. So you have 360 degrees of lots of lights. You know, for going out in the middle of nowhere where you need those.
Let's take a look at the back here. So what do we have going on here? It looks pretty good. We got inside and outside panels.
Yeah, so we have, so there's ACM panels on the inside of the back doors for mounting any kind of gear, anything you need there. On the back doors, you could do a variety of things here. You could do like a spare tire mount, like a ladder to get up to the roof rack. Here we have like the Rotopacks, action tracks, propane tank, you know, shovel, axe, all the kinds of things you need when you're out camping.
Absolutely.
So completely customizable.
Yep. Oh, this looks cool.
Same thing with the inside. So we've got bags of recovery gear there, all different kinds of things. You know, your tree savers, your ropes, all that stuff that you might need in a recovery situation.
Is this a little cooker?
It is. A little shelf with a little grill.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen these bags before. These are cool. They seem pretty tough. You can put a lot of stuff in it. And then use these doors.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you guys insulate behind these doors?
Behind those, we do not. No.
Okay.
Not on the back.
So what are we looking at in the back here?
Yeah, so from the back, you can see we have our master kill switch here. This is our battery system. We have the Master Volt 2000 watt inverter, and then all of our batteries are up there.
Okay. So lithium? Okay, cool.
Yeah, lithium ion batteries. And then on the other side, we have our hot water heater, and then the 22.5 gallon water tank is built into the wall right there. So that section, so that allows for you to shower out here. So you have 3 quick disconnect water lines. There's one right here, one over by the slider door, and then there's one behind where the sink is, which is just straight up here behind the driver.
Okay, so if you wanted to here, you can set up, get a hot shower if you want to. So right now we don't have the new shower you were talking about to show folks, but that's coming, right?
Yes,
you guys
absolutely.
Still working on it. And then inside, do you have that dry flush toilet you were talking about?
So it's hidden in this little cubby right here. So if we go around to the other side, I'll be able to pull the full slide out and everything, and you can see that. Yeah, so we've got our full interior kitchen setup here. So we've got a sink that has hot and cold water, and that drains into a little tank over here. Super easy to remove 6 gallon water tank. And then down here we've got a slide out with a Dometic fridge. This is the smaller variety of the fridges. We have 5 or 6 different sizes. And then we have all of our storage drawers here, and these have little locks. So they click in like that, so you can open and close them as you need to. And then that goes on, so just in case they do unclick while you're driving, they don't make too much noise. We have power strips all within side of this ACM panel cutout here. So there's some on each side, USB and regular 110 outlets. And then with the T-Track that we use, you can install all these little baskets, really anything you need. This is, and we just chose baskets for this.
That's a good idea. And I like this board. I noticed it out on the back doors. I think that's kind of new.
Yeah.
Or at least for me it is.
Yeah, so within our, we don't use it a ton in the passenger vans, but with the cargos, when there's so much space, you know, like you saw on the inside of the trail, all the metal and the holes, you know, this is kind of what we do to fill that in, give it a little bit of style with the ACM panel, and it's marine grade, just the same. So
cool.
Adds the color and then, you know, makes it look a little bit homier.
Yeah. So I notice in here you've got a Max fan or
Max Air fan.
Yeah, and Max Air fan and a Dometic AC.
Yep. Dometic AC runs off DC power air conditioner. So you can run that. As of right now, with this battery system, you can run that air conditioner for about 12 hours without needing to run the van or charge on shore power.
Okay, very cool. Is that the only AC option, or do people have different options when it comes to ACs?
Yeah, so that's the main one that we install. It's definitely the most popular. We do have an older version of the Dometic that we install, but few and far between.
Okay, and that's just based on like being 12 volts, giving you the best efficiency.
Yeah,
et cetera.
and running off of DC power versus, you know, other power options. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So where was that toilet? Right here?
Yeah. So we have this little cover here, so that you don't have to look at it if you don't want to.
Yep.
Magnetic, so you can just like
so there you go. Dry flush. We don't have to. You know, I know you guys are actually using these things. So there you go. Pops out.
Yeah, slides out just like that. This one actually isn't being used, so you can open it up. The cartridges are not inside, but if there were, you just lift this up, take this off.
Yeah, Lola and I have done a video. Lavio is pretty much the only dry flush one, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lola and I have done a video showing that, and if not, we'll do something specific. Yeah, so this is really nice. If you guys can see, it's really capable. You can shower, you can use a toilet, you can, if it's a rainy day or cold or whatever, you don't want to go outside, you can actually be in here and be comfortable inside, and then, you know, most of the time you'll be outside, so it's pretty much got everything you need. And all of this can come out or change around if you want, right?
Yes, definitely. The only thing that, the biggest difference with like storage-wise, these shelves, so these shelves are built in. You can definitely take them out if you decide to, but it's a little bit more of a permanent change versus some of the other vans. So if you take a look at the passenger van over there, they're little star knobs, super easy to just like pull the hanging cabinet down. Very, very simple. This one's a little bit more involved. So they are meant to be built in and not necessarily move.
Okay.
The other big thing, so we mentioned the shower that's coming. So I'm going to make the bed a little ugly for a second to show you. This drawbridge bed was designed,
I think I can see what's happening here. So you can, this almost can fold up to each side? Oh, yeah.
Indeed, it does.
Oh,
and you can see we're hiding some
some
of our window curtains under here, which is the best place to store those if you have those. But yeah, so this is where...
So if you wanted to, you could put some stuff in here, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And this was the design behind the shower. So the shower would be here, you fold all of this up, and then you can stand here and shower.
Oh, okay. And the drain would be in the floor, and it would drain to a gray
tank. It's
tank.
Built into the entire floor area back here. So.
All right, I'm going to have to come check that out when you guys are ready to, show it off. Yeah, nice. All right, so let's go take a look at the passenger stuff. So one of the things that I like about VanDoit is your vinyl wrap. So I'm assuming this is a vinyl wrap here.
Yeah, it is.
And I could see that this is perforated. So you can see that this is the window, it's perforated and all that, so people can't necessarily see in, you can see out. Yeah. You guys have a whole bunch of different options for that.
We do. We do anything from just window perks to a quarter wrap, half wrap, full wrap, and obviously we prefer the full wrap option for our show vehicles.
I could always tell a VanDoit going down the road, so when I'm traveling, I'm like, that's VanDoit coming right here. Yeah. So that's cool.
Definitely recognizable.
Yeah, and this one's going to be really colorful.
Yes, indeed, it is.
Yes.
This one was hand-drawn by, we have an owner, a van owner, one of the original van owners. They're really, really good friends with an artist in Frisco, Colorado.
Okay.
Her name is Ashley at Stay Sunny, Frisco. She hand-drew this for us, so this is... Awesome. You can get the full effect if we shut the door. That's the full thing.
You are not going to miss this one.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. No, it looks good though. Nice combo. So this I notice is a dually. So you guys are, I think everything's a transit, right?
Yeah.
But you do have the dually option.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so this one is the extended length passenger dually.
Okay. So now we're going to get a chance to see more of what a passenger version looks like. I like the seats.
Oh yeah, removable seats definitely
I'll jump back here.
big pro.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're definitely in close quarters with a camera trying to get a good view of everything.
No, I like how this is styled in here. So
Yeah.
break this one down to us.
Yeah, so this one's a passenger, so the main difference is going to be the factory headliner, where you have all your airbags, and then you have rear heating and cooling, so this is in the floor as well as up here, and then obviously the seats. So if you're running with more than 2 people, you're definitely going to need a passenger. You're going to need to get, you know, some form of seats, so you can do a 2-seater here like we have, or a 3-seater, so that's what these 2 holes are down here. Pop those seat hole covers out, have a 3-seater. You can shift this 2-seater back. You can see the seat hole covers right behind where this fridge is, and then you can do a single jump seat right here. So up to 8 people can sit in here.
Oh, nice. Okay. So
Yeah,
you could, if you wanted to, you could take all this out, put more seats in, or take, you know, have less seats.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
And then similar to the other build, we have our kitchen over here. So this is the fold-up leaf that I had mentioned. So this is all cutting board material. You can use that to prepare your food, fold it down when you don't need it. We have the same sink with a hot water heater that is programmable on this one. So this little tiny remote, super easy for you to turn it on, turn it off. A lot of the other core features are the same. So we have the same slide-out drawer with the toilet. A lot of the same modules, just displayed differently. So this single bed down here is on a bunch of drawers. So way to double up, have extra sleeping space, and store lots of stuff.
So you could definitely transport 4 people in here and sleep 4 people.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that the bed is another main difference. So this one is our Murphy style bed. So this one you can fold, it's a full-size bed, you can fold it in half and then fold it up against the wall, and then it'll be completely out of your way. And that's a huge pro for people if you're traveling. We've had people travel with dirt bikes, 4-wheelers, all different kinds of things, you know, super important to just be able to get that completely out of the way.
All right, Haley, thanks so much for
Yeah,
that.
of course.
This is a cool look. Very exciting for me personally to see that transit trail.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see them, you know, before I just had the videos to look at. So thanks for that.
Yeah, of course.
Anything else we need to know, or if folks have questions, I'm sure they'll have questions. How do they get answers from you guys?
Yeah, so hit us up, vandoit.com, or if you find us on social media and have a question, feel free to DM us. We always respond, and we'll do our best to get you the information you need.
Yeah, and if folks are in Kansas, I think they could come by and visit the factory, right?
Yeah, so Kansas City, that's where we're at. We're in Blue Springs, technically a few minutes outside of Kansas City, but yeah. We do factory tours every day, so that's also something you can go on our website, find the factory tour, and send us a message, and we'll get you set up with one.
Yeah, it's very cool to take a look at the factory. Thanks, Haley.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. This is the 2023 Overland Expo East. And let us know what you think about this and what other stuff you want to see. We're out. Peace.